This is first in a series of conversational phrases. It's a way in English that we say certain things. I don't know if they'll be listed in the book somewhere, but you need to know these as sort of polite ways or ways of certain phrases to say something you want to say. Now let's begin with the one, a bit much. It's an informal expression. And you can say this if you think something is not fair or not reasonable. If something like $1.80 for spinach, that's a bit much. The other one is a bit of, and you can add this to the description to make what you say sound more informal or colloquial. It's a bit of a new way of doing things nowadays. The next one is about time. You can say this as something's happened later or taken longer than it should have. Boy, I've been waiting here for an hour for this movie to start. I don't know what the problem is, but it looks like it's about time. It's about time it's going to start. About time, again, number 2 is informal. You can say this, you would think it's time to do something. Well, I'm studying Spanish right now, so I think it's about time that I do this, don't you think? The next one is after you. Now this is a polite way to say something to somebody, as they point out if you're at a salad bar or something like that and somebody walks up to the salad bar and you're not ready to make your own choices or not ready to do that, you can say to the person, after you, I'm just sort of contemplating what I want to get. All in good time. Oh, you can say, well, I decided to study English, and I find it difficult to find time to study. But all in good time, I'll get through this. Now the next one is all right. Now all right is used a lot for a lot of things, okay? You can say this instead of yes, if you're accepting a suggestion and granting permission. You can say, somebody said something to you and say, you're going to say, all right, you're right, I'll do that. Or all right, number 2, you can say this to make sure you've been understood or to let someone know you've understood them. Yes, I get it, all right, okay, I think that's very clear. Or, all right, number 3, you can say this if you're trying to comfort someone. That's all right, my dear. Don't worry. Everything will turn out okay. And all right, number 4, you can say this to get everyone's attention. You walk into a place. All right. Let's start the meeting. All right, everybody into their seats. All right by me. It's sort of your agreeing or a suggestion of something, you know, like you say, it's all right by me that we each take our turn as we should. All the best. You can say this to wish someone good luck when you're saying goodbye. Goodbye. I wish you best of luck. All the best, my friend. Number all well and good. You can say this about something that's good, but not exactly what's need or not all that's needed. Well, we can do that, but I think it'll be all well and good if we forget not taking down people's names. Allow me. It's a formal one. This is a polite thing to say when you're offering help to someone. For example, I'm trying to put the key in my door and somebody comes up to me and says, "Allow me, let me help you." And now we have any luck. You can ask this if you want to know if someone's been able to do or find something. "Oh, I've been looking for my keys, but I haven't had any luck. I've looked all over the house." Now, as a matter of fact, and I use this a lot myself, you say that when you're adding information or when you're correcting wrong information. Yes, Obama is a bit seemingly informal in what he do, but as a matter of fact, I think he's doing a good job. As far as I can tell, you say this when you're telling somebody what you think or believe is true based on what you deduce so far. Well, you know, it rains every day, but as far as I can tell, this is not normal weather here. As far as I know, and you can say this when telling someone you know so far, when there could be other facts you don't know. Well, it's sort of like as far as I can tell. You can also as far as I know. As far as I know, this is a line going to the market. Okay, then we have as far as I'm concerned. You can say this, when you're giving personal opinion views about something, Obama has his way of doing things, but as far as I'm concerned, I think he's doing a good job. As it happens, you can say this if something's true by chance, especially if it's surprising. Well, as it happens, I really believe that we should do more of our homework than we have in the past. And we come down to the next one, as it is. You can say this instead of already when describing the way things are. Well, as it is, the weather's kind of bad, but I really like it. It's much better than where I come from. At it. This is informal. You can say someone's at it if they're doing something you don't approve, especially if they often do it. Well, he's at it again, blah, blah, blah. You never can shut him up. And then we come down to at least, or at any rate. You can say this when clarifying or changing what you've just said. Well, I think the weather's just fine, but at least it's not raining, or at least at any rate it's not raining. At least at any rate, you can say this when mentioning something positive in general negative situation or contact. I think I sort of did that in the last one. It's a sunny day. I'm glad at least it's not raining. Or it's a bad day. It's all cloudy, but at any rate it's not raining.